What's going down, everybody? Ram Dean and Black with you, talking about some UFC action, some heavy hitters coming your way. Mark Hunt, a tremendous mixed martial artist, a master of the art of stand-up fighting. Derrick Lewis, we know what he's capable of. We've seen his evolution. I just thought, just a big, powerful guy, and then you see what he's capable in his fight with Roy Nelson. And if you don't understand how evolved Roy Nelson is, I just don't know what to tell you. Derrick Lewis continues to get better. Does it come down to hacks? Will he be able to use some hacks here? It's kind of one of the things we're hearing about Conor and Mayweather, that Conor and his team they're not arrogant enough to believe that they're going to go in there and outbox Floyd Mayweather, that they'll use a couple of hacks and they'll use the laws and rules of boxing to be able to do some things. Can Derrick Lewis in this fight, who has nowhere near the experience, the hours, the timing, distance, control that Mark Hunt has, in addition to the fact that good luck getting him down.
Yeah, the dynamic of this fight is what makes it so cool. Mark Hunt, we think of him as a guy known for spectacular walk-off knockouts, right? But it's his mobility, it's his circular movement, it's his agility, his direction change, like a running back. That's what he's so good at, and it's the way that he sets up those knockouts. From distance, he's using sort of probing offense to kind of physically interrogate you, so that you have to reveal your weaknesses and your openings to him. Once he finds them, he deploys patience and calibrates his weapons, waits for his moment, bing, walks off. Yeah. No big deal, gets a slice of pie.
A couple of things there. His precision is outrageous. He can put this wherever he wants, and he's deceptively fast. I think when people are in there, they don't realize that he can cover that distance so quickly. In addition to the point that you look at, he's able to draw you in as well. So as you're moving forward, and he's able to move that big body so fast, is it just the fact that he's spent so many hours learning how to move his body? Yeah,
and that's what he's going to have to do, and he's going to have to get the read proper, because Derrick Lewis, there are big heavyweights, and they're big heavyweights. Yeah. And Derrick Lewis uses the art of weight cutting and replenishing to be almost 300 pounds by fight time. And then he goes all in on his strengths. So he accelerates off the line like a lineman and closes distance, and then he'll beat you up either in tight and smash you up in tight, or he'll push you against the vertical playing surface of the cage wall and beat you up there, or go body lock and trip, take you to the ground, and then pound on you from the top position. I think he's finished 5 guys from on top of them with ground strikes. So Hunt cannot end up there. So he's got to be hypermobile, stay on the outside, draw this man in, and diagnose his weaknesses so that he can find that, calibrate his weapons, deploy some patience, land the clean one, then get pie.
Do you believe that's when you think about that, I feel, and I know I've counted Derrick Lewis out a number of times, but it just feels like Mark Hunt's fight to lose because of exactly what you said. If Mark Hunt is on, no fighters on their A game, but as close to their A game as humanly possible. Sure, some fighters are on their A game, but hurt, come in without injuries, where everything's perfect. If Mark Hunt is as close to that as humanly possible, given his age, given his experience, given all the factors that are in mixed martial arts, can Derrick Lewis touch him? Because it is very difficult to get in on Mark Hunt's hips. He just is mobile. So as you're trying to trap him, he's getting out and he's going to hurt you.
That's the plan. He knows how to win. He just has to do it. And Derrick Lewis more or less knows how Mark Hunt is going to try to win, and he needs to make some adaptations. So Mark Hunt moves very, very circularly, and heavyweights, presumably this is the full-size cage, although it isn't always. On these kind of nights in New Zealand, it may be the smaller cage. And if you want to
get somebody killed.
Yeah, well, when you put guys of this size, you want that full-size cage. The full-size cage helps Mark Hunt a lot, and these fighters should know in advance. They have the ability to find out which cage it is. The smaller cage would help Derrick Lewis, and he has to be able to, as he closes that distance, so he accelerates, and it's deceptive, Mark Hunt knew what to do against Brock Lesnar. Same thing.
Exactly.
The difference was Lesnar wanted to get in on the hips and take him down. It's actually easier for Lewis to, rather than have to get in there, just to get in on the upper body. So it's a shorter distance and it's a little less athleticism required. So he knows what to do. Mark Hunt's
good there, too.
He is very good there. Mark Hunt knows exactly.
It's going to be hard.
He knows exactly how to win this fight. He's got to do it for 25 minutes. You go back, people remember Travis Brown getting finished in this fight. Do they remember Travis Brown carving up the insides of Derrick Lewis? He had a plan. He knew how to win it, and he was doing it. He hurt him to the body like 3 or 4 times.
It was shocking how he stayed up, man.
Yeah,
shocking.
Exactly.
So
Travis Brown had a plan. It was a good plan. He knew how to do it, and he executed it, and he still got knocked out. So Mark Hunt is in the exact same boat. He knows what to do. He knows how to do it. He has the skills to do it. And he just has to go do it. And he has to do it perfectly. This is a 300-pound heavy hitter. And he's knocked out guys in the first round. He's knocked out guys in the second round. He's knocked out guys in the third round. He's knocked out guys in the fourth round. He's 300 pounds. And he's knocked out guys in the fourth round.
Amazing.
And he looks tired. So you're in danger in every moment of this fight.
The heavyweights collide. Derrick Lewis taking on mixed martial arts kickboxing fight legend Mark Hunt.